Hi guys, today we are at Loudham's and we are having a look around the Bailey Endeavour B62 and the B64. Let's go.
Welcome to this Bailey B62. So for the avoidance of doubt, B62 is the two berth. So you can travel to and sleep to.
What's a B64 then?
B64 can travel for and sleep for.
So this is the Bailey Endeavour, isn't it?
Yes.
So new Ford Transit, big transit.
Big transit.
Big transit.
Yeah, stand up in it.
Transit.
Kind of transit. No pop top on this one. So the two thing is the important thing here. So no pop top. So shall we go inside? Have a good look around?
Let's do it.
Okay.
So we're down here at Loudham's. They've managed to secure both of these here for us to have, well, not for us to have a look at, for everyone to have a look at.
Yeah, not just for us.
Not just for us. And I'm sure these are going to be at the show at the NEC as well. So yeah, they're really exciting because they're actually really good value. When you look at the market at the moment, I don't know if you can see that there. No, not very well. But what I'll do is I'll pop the price on the screen. $69,950 for the two berth,
yeah,
and 75 or 74.
Just shy of 75. So just shy of 70 and just shy of 75
for the other one. And I tell you what, they're quite different layouts, aren't they, inside? Right, take it away then.
Okay, right. So it's a very, very wide opening that you get here, and just a little bit that you can come in on. But that's fine. You obviously get the little step that pulls out there. Perfect amount of space there. And then on your kitchen unit, a couple of little shelves on here. 3-pin plug socket and some various switches for various lights around the van. So if we come further into this, you've got your normal sink, which it looks like helpfully fits a standard plastic bowl.
Rare.
With a regular kind of tap. And then this is the kind of thing you don't find very often on campervans, actually. You actually get one of these Thetford triplex mini cookers. So you've got a little oven here.
Yeah.
Nice. And your hob. It's quite important, this thing that they've put in here. So if you come to Loudham's to see this one, or you see one at the NEC that's the same as this one's got an underslung gas tank, but they won't actually be supplied with that. It'll be a 6 kilo gas bottle that you'll need to pop into the cupboard here under the sink. So Will can bring that camera around and just have a look.
It's a big old...
nice big cupboard.
But it'll be slightly less big because you can have your gas in there.
Yeah, and the gas is only for your hob and your oven. So everything else is diesel on this particular van. So you're probably thinking, that's a rather enormous amount of space you've got there, Sarah, for standing there doing some cooking or some washing up. But what is this? What is this down here?
What is this?
What is this?
It's a funny shaped piece of carpet.
It's actually quite a funky way that this door rolls around here. And if I travel with it, it's a magic cupboard. And it closes down this space here. So you can still walk in this gap between the kitchen and the door. And then, hey presto,
she's gone.
I'm now in the bathroom. So
there we go. By magic you can still hear her.
So here's the bathroom, which, because of this funky door thing, is enormous.
Look at the size of that shower tray.
Absolutely enormous.
It is a really big bathroom. It's a very clever way of doing this.
Yeah, you'd take this bit of carpet out there, which reveals your shower tray in full. I'll just pull it back a bit so we can get a little bit of a better idea there. Toilet, proper little sink, and then a combined what you'd use for your shower here, and then what becomes your
so you've got a single curtain, haven't you, which goes across the back where the cupboards are.
So if you can see this rail here, that's where your curtain goes across to protect those cupboards.
But then the rest is just
and then the rest is essentially a wet room. Toilet over here in the corner, which if you can be in here on your own, is slightly easier to access because you don't have to have the door open. Slightly like this. And then you've got these little cupboards up here
Couple of
and a
hooks
couple of
in there for your
shelves
towels
and bits and
things.
pieces there.
It's nice.
It's a nice idea
It's
of giving
clever.
you an enormous bathroom for the size of the van. You know, this is the kind of bathroom that you generally see in much bigger motorhomes rather than a fairly smallish camper van like this.
And then obviously it just, the door just rolls round, so push it all the way back then.
So this carpet, in the next one you'll see they've actually buttoned the carpet in a little better.
So you do that.
So that's how you close off your bathroom again, and then
you've got all that space again.
loads,
and a nice light
loads
at the
of
top
room
actually.
here actually. So you know, Will could probably even walk past me here whilst I'm cooking if you just wanted to barge me out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, there he is, gone. Yeah.
And we might as well talk about this area then. So Ford Transit, standard cab. Obviously you've got things like leather steering wheel here. This is an auto. I can't remember the engines on these.
155.
It's a 155, yeah, and it's a 6-speed auto. But looks perfectly okay. Nothing wrong with this. Cab blinds built in the doors. Obviously you've got the one that covers the windscreen as well, and then you've got this nice skylight here, which has built-in blinds as well. Very nice. They've got lights at the front here, and then just before the toilet you've got huge storage cupboard.
Oh, that's meant to be your wardrobe, look. It's got a hole up there, but not that you have to use it for that. There was a mirror on the other side of that door as well. Well, yeah.
Oh, okay. So there is. And then you've got an absolutely enormous fridge and freezer box as well.
Nice.
Standard Thetford as well, so shouldn't have any problems with that. Heater outlet at the bottom. It's got, I think it's diesel Combi
heating.
4, isn't it?
Yeah,
Truma Combi 4, air blown. So very standard. Easy to maintain and service and everything if you ever need to.
Nice fitted carpet.
Good fitted carpets,
actually.
look.
Really quite nicely done all the way through this.
I mean this in the nice way. You can tell they make caravans as well.
Yes.
Because there's stuff in here which you kind of think it can be a bit difficult to get in a...
yeah, so nice fitted carpets being amongst those. And carpets that are in pieces, so you can take them out, vacuum and clean and things like that. So
talk to us about this back area then, because this is where you sleep,
here,
isn't it?
So you've got this nice lounge space, which is the whole width of the van here.
Yeah, pole in the hole.
So my favourite, sorry, I really do dislike this kind of thing, but it's generally because Will's quite quick at removing the table, and that usually whacks me in the leg with the pole that comes out of the hole. So in this cupboard down here, that's where you find your
pole and hole
to be popping into the hole.
Table.
And then here is the table that you pop on the pole to create.
And clearly you're going to put that somewhere safe, because if you drive along and it's there, you could end up having a projectile in the back of your head.
I'm sure they've just got these things out so that people can see them a bit better, haven't they? So,
and then obviously this bit is going to make up your bed in the middle.
Would go down in the middle here somehow. Not too sure how yet, but I'm sure it's fairly easy. We've done it before on these vans.
And then you slide the cushions, don't you? And then that's it.
Create a puzzle cushion puzzle to create your mattress. And these feel really quite comfy, actually, so I'm sure it's quite nice. But you can make it up so that you've literally just got your 2 single beds if you don't want to be anywhere near your partner.
Maybe.
Say no more. Or make it into one massive double.
And then you've got your fly screens, blinds, opening windows, double glazed dometic, the usual.
Nice white blind there, lovely.
Nice, good quality windows.
Yeah.
And then obviously
these enormous cupboards.
Huge cupboards as well.
Oh, that's for your TV, isn't it? I was wondering what that kind of thing over there was.
Again, Hecky roof light, as you would imagine there would be in here. And then as we come back towards the door...
There's actually 2 roof lights up here, Will.
Oh, is there? There's another one as well?
A little one.
Oh. As we come back to the door, obviously you've got all of your stuff there for your water and all of your lights and everything else. And you've got your Truma Combi panel there too for all of your heating. So it really is, I think, cracking value for money when you look at other things on the market and you consider... Comes with an awning, so there's a fuel awning on there. There's a light for the awning, which is your rain strip as well. It looks like a smart van. And
the Fords drive really well.
They do,
actually.
They do. And you know, we carry on about nice windows and all that kind of stuff. It's got decent windows. They're not messing about with this one. I tell you what, it's good value.
It's
we have a
really
look at
good
the four
value
berth?
for money. Yeah, let's go have a look at the 64. Just before we do actually move on to that 64, we probably should have taken a very quick look around the back here of this van. So it's your normal barn door opening. That reveals these couple of cupboards. I'll call them cupboards, more like doors actually.
Under seating,
So you can get to the under
storagey
seating
things.
area. So in here you can see you've got some of the heating pipes. The wheel well is intruding into that. There's something else there which is probably your jack and bits and pieces there. So got a bit of space here and then it narrows, but a good long cupboard.
So if you've got an outdoor table and chairs and stuff, you need the bags.
You're going to need to have the roll-up ones that are in bags.
Collapsible ones.
And then this side, you haven't got your heating pipes, so you do get a little bit more space back there.
And there's your winding handle for your awning and things,
Yeah.
And so you can
there.
see all the way through the van.
See all the way down there, and
then
don't go sitting
doors-
on this if your doors are open, might fall out.
Yeah. Then on your doors, you've got obviously your fly screens and everything else, as you would imagine.
And the windows open, don't they, as well?
They do.
Yeah.
If you can reach them.
Oh, nice little pockets as well, for bits and pieces on both sides too.
Right, now we're at the 64. So 64, same length van, but it's got
Woohoo!
a huge roof on it. So it's got one of them. So you've got 4 berth sleeping in here. Now it's quite clever because what you've got is you've got this area at the front here. So you've got 2 seats which make up at the front. So you've got 2 front seats and then 2 rear seats. So you can have 4 belted passengers. And then what you have in here is you can have 2 singles down at the bottom with a ladder which goes up into the roof. So obviously your ladder goes in between the 2 singles and you can get up to the top, which obviously you need to do. You need to be able to get up there. Other thing you can do down the bottom, if you don't want to use the roof or you're just travelling just as a 2, you can make this into a double. So there is a bit here which slides out and all the cushions are arranged and you can have a nice double bed at the front here. So that's quite nifty really. It does give a completely different feel to the van having this layout because you've got no kitchen or anything here. The door obviously really wide, just the same. But basically you've got this huge kind of expanse when you come in, which is lovely really. All the controls and everything are in the same place just up there. Obviously you've got a bit of storage and things here for odds and ends, but really you've got this huge pop top up here which is held down with straps. I'm not quite sure how you'd pull it down. I think there's some handles or some straps that you pull down there tucked
You
away at
probably
the
need to
moment.
have the ladder in, don't you, to actually do it.
But I can see that there's some lamps and things. There isn't a ladder, so I can't really go up there and show you. But I'll once we've just done a quick tour in here, I'll shove the camera up there and you'll be able to see.
I'll have a quick... Oh, I'm not quite tall enough.
You're not tall
You'll
enough.
have to stay tuned.
And then as we come back here, obviously huge cupboards again, just lines. This is the biggest cupboard door I think I've ever seen in a camper van.
It's quite enormous.
It's absolutely enormous. But they've really tried hard to put as much storage in here as possible. You've got heater vents on the floor, just down at the bottom.
Oh, you did miss just saying about there's a couple of places here, look, where you can...
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what those are for. We need to find out.
We do need to find out, because they're not your standard kind of
they've got to be for a table.
pole things, but yeah,
they've got to
be for the table, haven't they? Just a different way round of doing it.
Yeah. And then obviously this is a rear kitchen and bathroom layout. So you've got same cooker, you've got nice little cupboards at the side here, underneath. So, you know, you've got lots and lots of storage. You've also got your air vent at the bottom, standard size sink again. So just like in the other one. And that feels like a proper kitchen tap, cold to touch, not kind of chromed plastic.
Yeah,
That is really decent. You've got
fly screens again,
fly screens and everything else.
More storage.
More storage. Yeah.
More storage.
And then a actual wardrobe in there with a hanging rail and another cupboard underneath.
Another one.
And then we've got...
Just hang on a minute. I can't move the camera that quick, Will. Crikey. I'm making people sick if I did.
And then you've got a similar version of the bathroom. So at the moment you can see the doors out the way. If I just think about how I'm going to do this. If I stand in here...
Will's going to disappear.
It can disappear. So you
Like a
push this
TARDIS.
round And if you want to
Bye-bye.
stick the camera just in here, you'll be able to see. So I'm leaning against the back.
So that bit of door there, just next to Will's
Yeah.
right hand, that would disappear if
kind
you
of moves. If I won't, because
the door was
obviously
properly
Sarah's got her
closed.
arm in the way.
Oh, okay.
But you can see here there's a curtain rail here, and that goes round the corner this time. So it covers, because we've got some cupboards on the back, it goes all the way around there. You've got a mirror, a couple of hanging hooks and things, really good lighting in here. A sink, which is all built in and everything. And then again, you've got your shower head and tap all in one. And then again, that's a domestic feeling tap. That's cold metal. That is really
Some
good
cupboards
quality.
down here too, haven't you?
So yeah, presumably just normal cupboards. Yeah, that's your hose for your tap. So good storage in here, and then obviously that is almost a full-size shower, single shower tray.
That's big.
It's a big shower tray, and that's a duck board underneath this. I can feel that there's a
And
piece
that's where
of
they've
wood under there.
press-studded that carpet in on this one, so it does actually
right.
just stay in place too.
Yeah, I might be able to move that. Yeah, there you go. Actually, it's not a duck board; it's just a piece of floor
right,
to make it the same level. But you can see in there, look, 2 drain holes, which is really good. Got some channels in there as well, so actually the water runs into the channels, then down the drains. Really, somebody's really thought about that. Yeah, very nice indeed.
So, toilet is just behind him there, in that little gap.
Oh yeah, then there's a toilet, swivel toilet.
Oh dear, you got a good shot of Will's bulb patch there.
Swivel toilet, just the same as well, so you can get it out of the way if you're having a shower. So let's pop round the back of the van and see what we can see there.
So just as Will has hopped outside there, you can see that's revealed the fridge, and that's exactly the same fridge and freezer layout as you have in the B62. So good amount of fridge space, little freezer box there.
I've just seen as well, there's a couple of plug sockets underneath there. Somebody's really thought about that.
Oh, so there are. Handy for your kettle and bits and pieces.
Yeah.
The switch is there, a little tiny bit of storage up there. And then in your back doors, the same as the other one, basically opening windows, fly screen and other built-in screens.
And then if you want
where
to
we are. So
come and hop out here, we can have a quick look at what we've got here. Out the back here then, we've got somewhere to store the table on this one, which is good. So it's a double pole table, which goes into the holes at the front. There you go, you see, I knew we'd find
they
out.
have thought of it.
A little storage cubby here. And then in here, what do you think we've got?
It's going to be the toilet cartridge, isn't it? Yeah, there it is.
Are you sure you haven't looked in there before?
I haven't looked in there before. I'm slightly concerned that someone's nicked the lid already, though.
Oh no, not again. Not again. Spillage.
That's something to beware of. If
I've
you
just
buy
noticed as well. Got a thing, yeah.
So I was just going to say, if you buy a second-hand van at any point, or even a brand new van, do take a look and make sure the cap is there.
I think most of the time people buy a new toilet cassette.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because they sell them each, you see. So
Okay.
would you want to use someone else's?
I don't know. I've never done the emptying. That's always Will's job.
Lovely. This video's
We'll
taken a turn. Interestingly, this one
Oh, well, there's no point having a window there, is there?
has
Because that's just where
only
the storage is.
one rear window. But what does that make it look like when it's shut? Does it make it look weird?
Is that definitely the door that shuts first?
Yeah. Ooh, one window at the back.
A little odd.
They're good-looking vans, though, aren't they?
They are.
They really are. And that pop top is enormous up there. It really is. Should also say that both of these come with solar panels for that money as well.
I think it's 100 watt, isn't it?
Something
Flexible
like
panel.
that. Yeah. It's really
Yeah.
they're just cracking value.
Yeah.
I'm very, very impressed with these for what you get for the money. You know, and if you put a set of Swamper wheels on it or something, it's already got a load of matte black foil and stuff on it.
Yeah.
I think they look great.
Nice.
They really do. Let us know what you think in the comments below then. So there you go then, that's our walk round the Bailey Endeavour B62 and the B64. Yes, got it right.
Got it right.
So what do you think then?
I think they're an absolutely cracking bargain. Actually, the amount of van that you get for your money on this, when you compare that to, if you're after a bigger van, when you compare it to how much you're going to end up spending on something like, just for instance, a Volkswagen California T6.1.
Or a Sven.
Or a Sven.
Anything on an MAN.
Yeah, anything basically on that kind of Volkswagen MAN chassis. So yeah, really good value for money.
Good build, good quality.
Seems to be quite a nice build, nice quality from a good make.
Yeah.
And it's been around for many years, and on a good base van as well. That's quite a known quantity, albeit it's a new model of the thing that's a very known quantity. I think my preference, I probably personally, bear in mind we don't have to sleep 4, would go for a B62.
Yeah.
Because it's just a little bit more flexible, and I mean that in terms of your ability to store other camping related stuff.
Yeah, you're a bit limited in here, aren't you? Because if you've got those long camping chairs in a bag or something, you haven't got the storage at the back, have you, in the same way? So
this
and at
is
the front
great.
here, you can't quite fit them in either.
This is great for 4 people, but do bear in mind you're going to want an electric hookup cable. You're probably going to need to have a water hose for filling up the tank.
Barbecue.
You might want to barbecue. You're going to want 4 chairs and a roll-up table as well. Might be a bike or a scooter or something like that, depending on the age of potentially the kids that you're bringing along with you. So to me, in a way, that kind of points to having a trailer.
Everything. And if you hadn't figured it out so far, campervans are a compromise.
Yeah.
And it's where you want to have that compromise. So with these, they've maximised how much stuff you can get inside, space-wise, in the length of van that it is.
And the living space
it's brilliant.
Is incredible.
They've done a great job of, you know, the interior designs and everything else, absolutely maximising it. But that comes at that compromise of
and
what
that
you
is
do
your compromise with this particular one, the B64. I think
garage.
There's no garage at all in it.
Yeah.
The B62, you've kind of got a garage because you can access both those hatches underneath the 2 sofas that turn into your beds. So again, you're still into your fold-up chairs that can be that come in a roll as a long one in your tables and things, but at least you've got a bit of room for them. So
see, I feel a bit torn because I really like this 64.
Yeah.
I like the front, how airy the front is.
And the sort of rear kitchen, rear bathroom kind of
I think
idea.
I want a 64 without the pop top because there's only 2 of us.
Yes.
So we don't need the pop top. Actually, this front area, if it was more that you had, it was always designed to be a double, so you could kind of lever it out, a bit like the Murphy Morello, where you pull the bed out at the front and it just kind of creates that space. And then maybe some way of being able to have a load through at the back of the kitchen cupboards or something.
So maybe lose a little bit of kitchen cupboard
in the
space
kitchen
or
cupboards, so
something.
you can put stuff right at the back.
Work.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't exist. It's only the 62.
Yeah. There will be some space underneath this where I'm sitting at the moment to be able to load things. It's just not exceptionally long and won't be particularly large.
But that said, you know, if you're coming from something like a Volkswagen California, you'll already be used to looking at things in package size. So if you're looking for a barbecue, things like the Ridge Monkey barbecue is a lot smaller than something like a Cadillac Safari Chef.
Yeah.
So because it folds flat and into its own bag and everything, you could easily carry that in here, no problem at all.
Or looking for things that can do multiple.
Yeah, you've just got to be clever.
Yeah.
Just got to be clever with it.
Yeah. I'm sure you can make this work.
I'm sure you could.
If you want to make it work. We've seen people go away, 4 people in a Volkswagen California, and they make that work. And if they can make that work, you can make this work.
And let's be honest,
easily.
you can buy blow-up chairs. You don't have to have the metal things and everything else. You got a blow-up chair or inflatable chairs. There's loads of different ways of doing it, hammocks and goodness knows what.
Go to sites that have picnic benches.
Yeah. So let us know in the comments below what you think to the new Bailey Endeavour. I know some of our subscribers who have had Californias in the past are really interested in the Bailey Endeavour. I can see why. I'm
not surprised,
I can see why. I think this at the NEC show is going to be like a real honeypot. I think there's going to be people crawling all over this. So we feel really glad to be able to bring this video before the show, where we've had a bit of uninterrupted time with it.
Poking around.
Right. We're off to go and have a jacket potato.
Will's off to have a jacket potato.
Because the cafe's really good.
If you come to Loudons, come for the cafe as well.
It's
good, reasonably priced. It's actually really nice.
It is.
Yeah. Lovely.
Well, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let us know what you think about the Bailey Endeavour in the comments below. We'll see you again soon for some more Campervan Time.